It's actually Saturday morning this week instead of, what did we do, Saturday night summons last week or Sunday morning summons? I don't know. Saturday morning summons, we were here on Scarlett's account. Scarlett did all the LDs before we could get onto the account, which is, oh, no, we have one. We have one here. So, there wasn't a crazy amount of LDs. There was a few dozen LDs, though. So hopefully we can get lots and lots and lots of Nat5s to have an exciting summon session, even without the... No, we're going to get Nat5, LD Nat5 from the one LD scroll that we have. I don't know why I'm doing that, because we could have just used the... Because the button's changed now. So what should we get from these mysticals? We should get like 6 or 7. If we don't get 6 or 7, I'm going to be very disappointed now. That's setting us up for disappointment. So, what did they say? Scarlet says, hoping for... No, they already got that. Praha, Nana, Josephine, Barbara, Manon, Abellio. No LD5s yet. I mean, no Nat5s yet. Praha, Nana, Josephine, Barbara, Manon, Abellio, Parjanya, Masha, Douglas, Perna, Rika, Fire Monkey, Water Monkey. Everything! There's every monster! You listed every monster in the game. Fire Monkey, Water Monkey, Wind Monkey, Bludja, Zyra, Ciara, Fengen, Molong, Water Panda, Tiana, Shungpung, Sagara, Savannah, Dominic. Just say everything. You want every monster. Okay, we got you nothing so far. Hopefully this, hopefully we get some stuff. If we get a Nat5, I'm sure there's a 900% chance it's one of the ones that they wanted. Anything I don't have in remaining 5-star plus save for 4-star ones. I don't have 2 of the 4 stars. 4-star skills I could use is... 4-star skills I could use is the guys with lots of arms, the blacksmiths, and think the robos mostly. The guys with lots of arms are, those are my favorite. Those are my favorite monsters. Spooky spider monsters. Wait a second. We need some crazy spider monsters in this game. Maybe we don't. I think some people would, some people really, really hate spiders. Maybe they would disagree with me that we need some spider monsters. You know what the thing is? Ooh, wait a second. I think, for me, this is a very easy choice. We don't need to really ask. You don't need to... Did they say John? I'm sure they said John. They said every monster in the game. That's not one of the ones they didn't even list. Oh, my God. I'm sure they want them, though. I'm sure they want them. They probably just forgot about John. Wow. Shocking. So, 1 down. I think we have 2 Transcendence. So we should get 9. Because, well, 8 or 9. But with the legendaries, let's say like 9 on average for this amount. So if we don't get 9, gonna be disappointed. But this is Summoner's War. We're running a 100% chance of getting this. 99% chance. You could have a crazy summon session regardless. 99% chance of being disappointed. Because Summoner's War. That's all the explanation you need. Anyone that's played this game since its inception, or at least for maybe a handful of years, they know all you have to do is say, oh, it's Summoner's War, and they understand completely. Like, oh, I broke my new phone. Like, oh, how'd you break your new phone? Summoner's War. Oh, I get it. That's what it is. Oh, I lost my job because I wasn't paying attention. Oh, what happened? Summoner's War. Oh, okay. What job would you lose for? I guess a lot of jobs you could lose by playing mobile games. I suppose. I would say maybe most jobs you shouldn't be playing video games. Unless you work in game development. I would say that'd be the one job where it's like probably okay to play video games at work. Although there are some games where they don't really care. I mean, some jobs where they don't. Jobs, games, guys, it's the same to me at this point. All right? At this point in my life, jobs and games, same thing. Same word. I see no difference. Yeah. But there are some jobs they don't care. And they're like, as long as you're working, we really don't care what else you do. And some jobs are like, we don't care if you're working or not. We just don't want you playing video games. That's weird. Everyone's got different criteria. I can't play video games at my job. So my summoner's workout is, well, I still play video games when I still play Summoner's War the rest of the day. But yeah. I think after 9 years though, for the most part, if I don't have it, I'm not gonna get it. It's like 35 speed runes. I'm not. Well, there's more than 35 speed runes now, because ancient runes. But if I don't already have it after almost a decade, I am not gonna get it. I've come to terms with that. So whatever is on my account is basically, that's just gonna stay like that. All right, we got some Choco Knights. Let's see. Ooh, nice. Very nice. Very nice unit. Giggity goo. So we're at 2 out of hopefully 9. How many scrolls do we have left? We are still 2. That's a water one. Sneaky. Very sneaky. Did I close Genshin? It's not Genshin. I was not even playing Genshin. Space Genshin. Did I close Space Genshin? Gotta make sure I close the... Oh, 3! So, we got the Bulwark, we got the... What was the first one? John, and we got the Veil. Not too bad. Because we do have 2 Transcendents. So we're getting at least 5. So we're off to a good start. We have 1,000 mystical scrolls left. And we also have legendaries. So between 1,000 mystical scrolls and legendaries, we need 5 to be on average. Oh, hey, it's the guy with the lots of hands. There we go. I'm assuming that's the one you meant. There's nothing else with lots. Is there anything else with lots of hands? There's nothing else I can really think of. I assume that that's what they meant. The Asuras is what they meant when I read it the first time. But I didn't really think if there was anything else that has lots of hands. Is there anything else? I need spider monsters. Why is there not spider monsters? Is there anything with... Oh my goodness. Well, we summoned all of that at the same time. So we didn't really exit out until now. They're still missing the Fire Mercenary Queen. Still missing a decent amount of Nat5s. I think we have all the water ones. We're still missing a decent amount of water Nat5. I mean the 4 stars. And they're missing the Wind Steel Commander. No Ciara, no Tiana. Wow. No Savannah, Shampung, Dominic. They mentioned all of those, so not that we're gonna get anything from the LDs because they already summoned those. But let's stick some of this stuff in storage. We can't do the rest just yet. Like we have 63 still on the island, but they have they have this maxed out, so we can't really do much about that. Oh, String Master! Wow, she's looking fat today. I don't know if that outfit is really too. Oh, it's Mr. Grabby. The guys with just say Mr. Grabby next time. The guys with all the hands. All right, 979 mysticals. Let's see. Could you imagine if the one LD scroll we have on here gets a LD5? I mean, that's almost impossible to... It's not impossible, I suppose. Still better odds than the lottery. But... Also more expensive than playing the lottery. Summoner's War. I'm sorry. I was doing the math in my head. I was like, oh god. It's so expensive to play this game. It's so expensive. But yeah. We've complained about that enough on this channel for almost a decade, so we don't need to everyone knows this game is too expensive. Any game where you can spend 4 or 5 or 6 digits or 7 digits, if you're feeling sassy, yeah, any game where it's 4 or more digits to play a video game is too much. Some people would argue that any game that is 3 or more digits to play a video game, so like $100 or more, would be too much. I can't say that they're wrong necessarily. I suppose it's all to each their own, but I feel like if it was a really good game, if it was a really good game, I could justify spending $100 on it. And you guys are sitting there thinking, well, you spent more than $100 on Summoner's War, so it is true. But everything that I spent on Summoner's War is for videos. Like, I'm not just spending it to spend it for myself off camera. I'm spending it because I'm like, okay, did something new come out? Did we get it? Is there a Transcendent Scroll? Let's do that. But I haven't really been spending that much. There's no reason to spend money anymore. So I think I buy still the monthly packs. When I say the monthly pack, I mean the I'll show you. I think this is all I'm buying anymore. The check-in pass. So I can justify that, but yeah. Like I said, I would buy things for videos. But if people aren't watching the videos, there's no reason to buy anything. So how much more do we need? How much? We got 3 so far, right? 3 and then 2 more guaranteed. So we still have to get 4 more to be on average. Come to us now. They're like, ooh, crap talking us. We're not gonna. You think you're gonna get another 4 here? We're gonna 900 and however many we have left. All 3 stars. Okay, Soha. We just did. We took a look at her in the video. I was gonna do a. Well, I started to record. It's kind of the situation for the past several months now. Is start to record something and then it didn't work and it was too frustrating and taking too long to start making content on it. So just scrap the video. The Water Ninetales. Half the time the frustration is just like trying to do RTA. And them either banning the monster, even if it's not the ban, they will ban it. They're like, oh, what's the thing that's interesting for content? Let's ban that. It could be that worst unit in the draft, and they'll still ban it. So yeah, between that or just people not playing, a lot of times just people not playing. So, and that doesn't make very fun content. So even if it's a match where it's like the unit did well. If the person is not playing, there's no, like, I can't do anything with that. So RTA is kind of, yeah, RTA is RTA. That's Summoner's War. It's Summoner's War. So there is another game. I don't know if you guys saw this on the Google Play Store. Let's take a look. We're not going to actually take a look. We're just going to take a, I'm going to talk about it. It's called Summoner's Raid War Legend RPG. And if you're thinking, oh my god, what is that name? Yes, oh my god, what is that name? Oh, Robo, they wanted Sculpture the Robos, so. Yes, Summoner's Raid War Legend RPG. So what it is, actually, one of these levels looks exactly like Raid Shadow Legends. We have 729 left. Mysticals, jeez, we're like halfway done. Yeah, Has this company done anything else? Oh, they have. Oh, it's all shovelware garbage. Can't complain too much. I've made my fair share of shovelware in the past. I hate to say it. The company would refuse to believe that it's shovelware, but I feel that it was shovelware. It was licensed Disney games, and it was shovelware. I was not happy with the stuff that I made when I was working for them. So, oh, Fire Striker, not bad. Okay, so we need 3 more. So we have 4, and we have 2 guaranteed Transcendence, 2 guaranteed Nat5s. Ooh. Okay, we are set. I mean, we're not set yet, but yeah. Back-to-back Nat5s, Fire Totemist. So Fire Striker, Fire Totemist. We are good. Yeah, so this game that's made Summoner's Raid War Legend RPG also made Crafting Dead Pocket Edition, which looks like Zombie Minecraft. The Walking Zombie 2 shooter, which is, I assume, like supposed to be The Walking Dead. Zombie Tower Defense, Guild Battlecraft, Zombero Archero here shooter. Like, all they're doing with these FG3000 mentions this every so often, like every other video, but these games, they're just trying to appear in search results. So like when you're searching for Summoner's War Sky Arena, Summoner's War Chronicles, Summoner's War Lost in Tour. I forgot the name of the game. So did all the people that actually played the game for a bit. Man, I'm so mean. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, when they search for Summoner's War, you know, the 3 Summoner's War games come up, and then also Summoner's Raid War Legend RPG, because Summoners and War are in the title of the game. So they'll just get some attention from that alone. And people will download it and see if they like it, thinking that it has something to do with Summoner's War, but it really doesn't. So, yeah, it looks like a train. It looks like a very budget version of, like, they took generic mage from like an asset store, and a generic castle from an asset store, and a generic goblin from an asset store, and they just stuck them in there. So it doesn't look very put together. It's not a game that like has a team. It cannot have a team of people. It's got like 2 people working on. I don't know. Watch they see it. It's obviously very thrown together. Very thrown together game. Has nothing to do with actual Summoner's War. There is a cool looking Battle Mammoth type of unit, which actually, if this was a second awakened Battle Mammoth, that would be really cool. Look, maybe we should take a look at this on the channel. Maybe. I think we should. Just to make fun of it. But it's not out yet. It's just, they do have an Aladdin-looking character. Oh my god! Something looks like Raiden from Mortal Kombat. They have like Aladdin, but he's carrying around a big jug of water or whatever. And they have a gladiator, like from Rome. These aren't like chibi characters. These are just like normal-looking characters. I guess it doesn't really matter, you know. Like Raid Shadow Legends style. Raid Shadow Legends style artwork. Like if I think that's kind of giving it too much credit. It's not terrible. It's just they bought it from an asset store. It's like it's not the company themselves. Company's probably like a couple people working out of a basement. I don't know, but yeah, it's these look like they just took it from an asset store. Like they bought for like $20 from an asset store, and they're like, I'm gonna stick this in the game. I'm gonna make $1 million. That one game, I wonder how much money they actually made. Because they really didn't, Calibria Crystal Guardians. They really didn't deserve to make a whole ton of money. Like, they deserve to have people take a look at it and play it and maybe buy some packs here and there, but Like, then they got greedy so fast. They were like, wait a second. We accidentally got people playing the game. Let's charge them $1,000 each. Like, okay, we're done. We're done with that game. But yeah, this one is, you can tell that it's people from overseas made models for like $20 each. It's like Fiverr level animation quality. There are some decent artists on Fiverr. I shouldn't say Fiverr level animation because there's some good freelancers on there, but yeah, it is not a multi-million-dollar venture that they've created. So it's from the same company that made a I can't really do anything justice. World of Cheese Pocket Edition, Guild Battlecraft, Rushera Zombies Tower Defense, World War Polygon WW2 Shooter, Merge Master Ant Fusion, Polygon Fantasy Action RPG, The Walking Zombie Shooter, oh, The Walking Zombie 2 Shooter too, Merge Tanks Idle Merge Arena. Like, some of these names are just very cringe on their own. Why am I so mean? I should not be so mean, but it's not something to take too seriously. Ooh, Pudding Princess. All right, there we go. Knocking some of these off. Speaking of knockoffs, speaking of Summoner's Raid War Legend RPG and things that are knocking things off. Lols. What was I talking about? I was talking about something else earlier. Oh, I was talking about making video games. It's been so, oh my god, it's been so long since that. What was it, like? Windows XP might have been out at that time. It was a long time ago. Well, the first time. There's multiple. I was working in the industry, and then I stopped, and I had other jobs in other industries, and then I went back to the gaming industry and made other games. So there's multiple different time periods where I was working as a game developer. So yeah, shovelware is not fun. The first one I was doing shovelware for Disney. So. Because Disney basically likes to make a crappy game, put Disney characters in it, and then be like, give us money. But that's a lot of licensed IP stuff. Although Speedstorm seems, so I didn't actually play Speedstorm, but Speedstorm seems like it's not that bad. There's a few Disney games that seem decent, but there's also a lot of shovelware. There's a lot of other IP games. I mean, IP-based games. Or rather non-game. Oh, here we go. Wow, we got a lot so far. Did we hit our number already? We might have hit our number already. We got Wind Striker. But yeah, there's just a lot of games that are based on movies or based on cartoons or based on... I hate to say, like, some of the Family Guy games for mobile. All of the Family Guy games for mobile are all garbage, as much as I am a fan of Family Guy and American Dad. Those games are, well, they're just bad in it. They're just bad in a lazy, greedy way for mobile, and it doesn't have anything to do with the actual company that makes Family Guy or American Dad or whatever. But it's just like they allow other companies to use their IP. They get money from that, and the company milks the users. So it's just one of those. It's kind of like, I think it's a City Builder, the one that I'm thinking of. I'm kind of curious how many Family Guy mobile games there are. I think there's 2. They're both bad. I think there's 2. If there's more, let's find out. Not that everyone is here for Family Guy mobile games. Animation Throwdown, Epic CCG. Not great. I played it. I tried it. Not great. Of course I tried it because it's got like Bob's Burgers and Archer and Family Guy. So, of course I had to try it. I don't know if we did a video on it or if I was just too disappointed in it and I was like, I'm not going to do a video on it. We might have done a video. Family Guy freaking mobile game. It's a match. It's just a match 3 game. So I wasn't even aware of this one. It's by Jam City, which is just a terrible company. I shouldn't say all these companies are terrible. I suppose it doesn't matter anymore if I say these companies are terrible because no one's going to sponsor me anyway. So terrible company. Congregate was kind of, I don't know, Congregate, some of this stuff is not that bad. Some of the games are like actual games from Congregate, but they still have the loot boxes and they still kind of do scammy stuff. And all these companies that 10 years ago were actually generating revenue and people didn't realize how scummy they were. Like now people are like, oh, I am aware that they're scummy and I don't want anything to do with them and they're not playing the games and just mobile games in general. And also some of these companies that made a really bad name for themselves. So people aren't just going to continue falling for it forever. Family Guy, The Quest for Stuff. Also Jam City! So... yeah, Jam City is kind of a scummy company. I don't think I ever did a sponsorship with them, actually. Ooh, Fire Shadowcaster. But you could say that about like any mobile game developer. 95% of them are scummy in some way. By the way, guys, I got a new mobile game coming out. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. Yeah, of course you do. Of course you do. No, you guys would probably actually download it and try it out. And then I would feel bad because I'd make all the in-app purchases $1 million each. Just kidding. There's supposed to be another Family Guy game. Oh, no, this is American Dad. Okay. American Dad Apocalypse Soon, which is one of those base builder games. Like, none of them are anything special. They're just... It's like they basically take the framework for another game. They're like, okay, what worked? Is it this zombie apocalypse base builder game? Let's take the framework for that and just put all kinds of American Dad, I suppose in this case, artwork on it. So... And that family game, The Quest for Stuff, there's like the Hello Kitty game and the SpongeBob game. They're all like the same thing. The Match 3 game's all the same thing. I mean, less people are falling for it nowadays. Less people are interested in playing the same Match 3 game or the same base builder or city builder or whatever. But they still get people every so often, especially if it's licensed IP. Like people like me are like, I'll try it out for 20 minutes at least. Hey, we got the dude with the arms. All right. The Asura. That's what they called him, right? The dude with the arms. So. The guy with lots of arms. The monster with lots of arms. I don't know. Yeah, it's hard to take mobile games seriously, but, you know, that's nothing new. What do we have for... we have 129. Let's just continue. We have 129 left. So let's get another one scroll from RTA. How about that? How about that? What do we have? Oh, no, that's not... We didn't get that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... No, we didn't get... No, not 10. I'm clicking to... Oh, we didn't get all these. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that correct? Did we get 8? That looks correct. I might be wrong, but that looks correct. They said they wanted the wind monkey. They have a wind monkey right there. You need to pay attention. You have a wind monkey. And like, I just put a bunch of monsters in the wish list. They don't know what they have. Oh, crap. Yep. Clearly, they do so much RTA. So much. Not that I blame them for not doing RTA. it's RTA. So, oh, I'm sorry, it's World Arena. There is a misconception that these are two different things. I'm as shocked as you are. There is a misconception. Maybe I help with the misconception. Maybe I make people think that they're two different things. But there are a small handful of people that think that they are, like, one is for all of the servers, World Arena, and then RTA is for just one, like, you're only playing against people from your server. I'm like, you'd have to not ever play the content to think that. Which, there are a lot of people that just don't play the content at all, and that's why they think that. But yeah, I was surprised when I first found out that was a misconception that people have, is that RTA and World Arena are two different things. RTA and World Arena, just in case there's anyone watching that actually thinks that, because there are people that think that, so just in case some of you think that they are different things, they're not. They're the same thing. It was called Real Time Arena, and then they changed it to World Arena. So that is the whole story, and some of us just didn't want to call it something else. So we still call it the old name. So maybe that's on me, because I'm helping to confuse people by still calling it the old thing for quite a long time, because they changed it a long time ago, and I just keep calling it RTA. So yeah. That's one of those things. There's some quirks about the game that... So we're going to get 10 altogether. There's some quirks about the game that people still don't fully understand. But that's Summoner's Roar. So what do we have left? How many scrolls? We're kind of at the end though. Oh, we are at the end of the mysticals. All right, so we have our 1 LD. No, thank you. We got a decent amount of Nat5s though. So far. 1 LD. Oh, could you imagine if that was lightning? Just not that would be like a Nat5, but could you imagine if it was lightning and then everyone would get their hopes up and then get crushed? I'm an evil person. I know. Big surprise. Okay, Black Tea Bunny. Oh, we do also have SWC scrolls. Which one is this? The fire one? Wind one. I need to get my eyes checked. I'm supposed to wear glasses. The last eye doctor... not that anyone asked, but the last eye doctor I went to was like, no, you don't need glasses. And I'm like, you don't understand. I already have a prescription for glasses. I just need a new prescription. It's not a question of whether or not I need glasses. I'm supposed to be wearing glasses. Didn't ask that part. I just need a new prescription. And he's like, no, you don't need one. Bye. Like, this... Is this not up for discussion? Like, I would like to see, clearly. But I guess that's not a thing that's, I don't know. I didn't go back to him after that. Because if someone's not going to do their job, I don't need to keep giving them money. Water one. Could have been the dark one. So, let's see. This we already got for them, so that's nice. They did say... Fire Monkey. They also did say... There's a lot of good ones. Ciara, Tiana... What was their... I opened up so much stuff. Praha, Nana, Josephine, Barbara. Let's just go. Let's just go with that. Should we do we'll do the Transcendence last. We could get some LDs here, though. We have 34 or more. We most likely will get some LDs. Like 2, maybe. Here's the first one. Light Giant Warrior. Not too bad. Here's the second one. Okay, so those are all the LDs. We got the Light Samurai. 2 back-to-back LD4s. from SWC Scrolls. Which one is this? This is the Wind Steel. They were missing that, weren't they? I believe so. Which one is this? Water Desert Warrior. Felt like a little lag, but I don't know if I'm just imagining. Yeah, it's just a... Because the lag doesn't really matter. If there's no blessings, then the lag doesn't necessarily mean anything. So, what is this? Wind Steel Commander. Fire Mercenary Queen. Every time they first pop out, I want to call them the Ivors. It's the same thing, but it's not. Same unit, same skills. But really, I should call it by... Okay, Fire Mercenary Queen. Got it. We have it now. We don't need to keep getting all of them. I suppose I could. I don't think that they want... I think they have everything, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they just wanted 4-star skills I could use, guys with lots of arms, blacksmiths, and the robos. So, robo arms, and blacksmiths. Let's do... they should have some blacksmiths from the Hall of Heroes, so let's do another Mr. Grabby. And let's see. There we go. I don't use them though. The dark one, if I had the dark one, I would use it, but I really have not been using them. The water one was kind of disappointing. I don't know if we played with that. That was it changed, or am I imagining it was changed? We haven't followed up on some of these minor modifications. I don't think that they really changed much. But Desert Warrior. Let's see. Rune Blacksmith. Can we get one Nat5 from this? Maybe. Nope. LD5. Let's go. Just kidding. All 4 stars. To be expected. I was hoping we were going to get like a Nat5 or 2 from here, but either way, we're not in a terrible spot. We got... Oh my God, please. I know. Comtos trying to tell me something. They're like, yeah, you like this, don't you? Okay, yes, I like it, Comtos. I like it. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. Yes. Here's another Water Desert Warrior. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure I'm messing all of these summons up for this person because Comtos is just watching me on the camera. They're like, yeah, you like hummus, don't you? I'm like, I do. I'm not going to sit here and say I don't. I'd be lying. But maybe stop giving me the guy with the scimitar. I'm just kidding. Keep giving, but give it to me on my account. Comtos, my account. Give it all to me on my account. So congratulations, Shungpeng. Very nice. What else are they looking for? They said Josephine Abellio, right? Yeah, let's do it. But this is the most toxic arena defense monster in the entire game, so let's hopefully get it for them so they can be toxic too. So this is going to be, after we do the 2, Transcendence is going to be 11. So we are 2 above, I would say 2 above average. I think we're more like 1 above average because I didn't really count the SWC scrolls at the beginning. I should have factored those into the math. So we're kind of 1 above average after we do these 2 Transcendence. Still, not terrible. This is an underrated unit. Underrated unit. Because what is Oliver and Shungpeng gonna do against the Fire Chimera? Like, they can reset him and then he's gonna go crazy, right? So I don't know why I skipped that. The last time it's a Transcendence scroll, I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to skip it so you guys can be unhappy. I have to ruin everyone's weekend. Look how many Scimitar boys there were. Jeez. I got 10 Scimitar boys. I'd build them all. Do world boss with 20 Desert Warriors. Yeah, right. So, what do we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 11. Which is what we said before, but just to double check. Anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great weekend. Get lots of good summons. Those of you that are still playing Summoners War, I've read the comments. I'm so glad I stopped playing Summoners War. Those of you, the 7 of you watching this channel that still play Summoners War, hope you get some good summons this week. I will see you as always in the next one.